All right, welcome on back to First CSP, channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issue from all councils in Scouting America, both past and present. And here for episode 10, we have a special council to highlight for you, at least a special council to our family in this collection, and that's San Gabriel Valley 040. San Gabriel Valley Council was actually a name change in 1951 from the Pasadena San Gabriel Valley, and then existed from 1951 up until it was absorbed by Old Baldy Council in 2006, and then that would ultimately be merged in 2015 with the Los Angeles Area Council. This council is actually very special to us because it is the council that my father grew up in, participating in Scouts, becoming an Eagle Scout, participating in Order of the Arrow, becoming a Vigil Honor member of the Order of the Arrow, and ultimately where he was introduced to collecting and what ultimately spawned this first edition collection that our family's been working on for over 50 years. So let's take a look at San Gabriel Valley. Onto the patch table. Here we actually have what is a pre-CSP and often referred to as the first issue for San Gabriel Valley, and that is TA 0.5. This was produced actually for the 1953 National Jamboree. You can see it's defined by its white border, green background. It says Section 1 World Famous Rose Bowl and has the roses obviously famously associated with the Rose Bowl. You can flip it over here to the back. Again, see that pretty standard construction for what we've seen from a lot of the 50s and 60s era patches. These tend to be a little more delicate than the patches today with our CSPs and the plastic backs, which are pretty stiff. These ones, so well, you can see, it's not starchy flat. It is definitely a piece of cloth. You can see the really nice coloration here on this green twill. I think it really helps it stand out with the roses there. They did a really good job as far as designing this patch back in 1953. So this again would be considered a pre-CSP since it's from the 50s. It predates when CSPs became official insignia in the 1970s. But again is generally considered the first issue and where people have sought to collect the first council issue shoulder patch. It is considered a part of those collections. Now, for our collection, we've also talked about when pre-CSPs are generally the first issue for a council, but the council continued to exist into the CSP era, into the 1970s and beyond. We also try and collect the first regular. So we have that here as well today. And this is the T1 for San Gabriel Valley Council. You can see with the dark brown lettering and dark brown background, the light blue sky, kind of what defined this patch. There is actually a patch that exists in between these two. There is an SA 0.6 that was also from the 60s, produced for the 1964 National Jamboree. We don't happen to have that as part of our collection, but we do have the first one from 53, and then here the first official CSP T1. You can see it has a very quintessential image for this patch of Southern California. You've got the hills in the background, you've got the palm trees and the forest, the picture of what is, I'm assuming, the San Gabriel mission, certainly a traditional Southern Spanish style mission, and depicted on the patch. I'll flip it over here. You can see that this one's been around a bit. We have some original marking from when people are generally trying to either catalog for their collection or catalog for sale. Masking tape certainly was more common a long time ago. Now you're going to find a lot more if they're marked with these little type stickers. I will say, just as a side note for collecting, when patches like this come into the collection, we generally leave any previously existing markers on there, not because we like them, but more kind of a premise of do no harm. I don't want to take that masking tape off, potentially damage the patch, number one, or number two, just leave sticky residue that then I have to worry about as it's being stored. So more often than not, we'll just leave that on. If we want to put our own label on, again, we'll just affix it on top of that old label and hopefully, keep the patch as nice as possible. So this is the T1 for San Gabriel Valley. See if we can get that towards the bottom here and put the TA 0.5 back up here to the top. So our first issue and first regular issue for San Gabriel Valley. Again, if there's pre-CSP or first issue counsel that you would like to see highlighted on the channel, please feel free to drop that in the comments below. We'd love to get those up on the channel for you. If there's something you're looking forward to, something that you haven't seen in a long time, or something that you're not sure what it looks like, we'd love to be able to bring that to you and share with everyone here on the channel. If you're enjoying this content, please do like and subscribe, and more than anything, just share it with your friends. Share it with scouts, scouters, fellow collectors, anyone that you think might enjoy this content. We really enjoy being able to share our collection with all of you, and we hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. With that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next episode.